Constitutionality News here. Another report that I think you'll all enjoy. I've watched it through once, and I'm going to go back through it again with you. I suggest you watch it in its entirety. And, of course, I'm going to annoy you from time to time, breaking in and putting in my 2 cents worth. Here we go.
An all-new Ross Report series, Spot the Fake. This morning, police imposters, bad guys dressing up in uniforms and a badge, and they look just like real officers.
Today, National Investigative Correspondent Jeff Rawson is here with how they're doing it and what we need to look out for. Jeff, good morning.
Hey, guys, good morning. Look, these fakes look like the real deal. And
Exactly. They look like the real deal. But wait, we haven't got to the good part yet.
the threat is very real. New cases of police imposters striking from Montana to Florida, Chicago to Maryland, some even pulling over drivers, breaking into homes and assaulting innocent people. Impersonating a police officer is illegal, but get this, anyone can buy the uniform, even the badge, and that is legal. Now police departments around the country are issuing new warnings. So here's the question, could you spot a fake cop? Check.
Yeah, that is a good question. I think with all you First Amendment auditors out there, I'm pretty sure you can probably find one or recognize a fake officer from a real one. But this is scary, guys. This is scary. And just another reason why we shouldn't give up our IDs and even demand additional IDs from the what appear to be the real officers. Back to the story.
This out.
I'm walking down the street.
Hi, ma'am. How are you today?
In what looks like a legitimate police uniform. Seeing if anyone will stop for me.
Do you know who I work for?
Police? Your special police?
Once they stop, the danger could be very real. Real-life imposters dressing up as police. Cases popping up across the country. Watch as these armed gunmen in police tactical gear break right into this Miami home, stealing more than $40,000 in valuables. And this fake cop in New York, flashing a phony badge before trying to rob this innocent man. And in Tucson, this police imposter handcuffing a man. So how are they doing it? In some cases, buying fake police gear online.
Yeah, fake police gear online. Well, I don't know what to say. Looks like we've got a bunch of fakes going along with all the real bullies running around.
According to the consumer watchdog site, The Counterfeit Report, over 10,000 fake law enforcement badges and IDs have been found for sale online. So we went online and bought a full police uniform. Quick and easy, no questions asked. Now for the real test. Would you fall for it? My producer wires me up.
I'm gonna put this camera right here into this button.
That's the hidden camera right there, shooting everything. With the permission of Richmond, Virginia police, I hit the streets. A real Richmond cop is watching it all from this SUV parked right down the street.
I mean, at first glance, that uniform, you probably think it's the police.
I walk up to these unsuspecting women.
Hi, ladies. How are you?
And they immediately stop.
Do you know who I work for?
No, special police.
They're literally reading special police right off my fake badge. It's working. But now, what will happen if I ask people?
What's this? This is the really scary part. Would you do this?
To hand over their personal information.
Hi, ma'am. How are you?
Great.
There's been some recent activity around here. We're doing some spot checks, some safety checks. Can I take a look at your ID, please?
She immediately reaches into her purse to find her ID.
Oh, wow. She's going to give him that ID.
This just goes to show you how weak-minded, for lack of a better term, most people are. She just literally handed him her ID. All he had to do was pull out a little scanner, scan it over, and it's ready for sale somewhere on the internet. My God.
This is your ID?
That's correct.
Now he's got all of her information, name, address, and everything.
And she's not alone. person,
Can we just see your ID? Make sure you have everything.
after person.
Do you have your ID on you? Do you guys have your IDs on you by any chance?
I do.
Can I take a look?
Yes, you can.
Oh, goodness. He's going to get both of their IDs.
Handing over their IDs.
Thank you very much. Abigail.
No questions asked.
Like, get out of my pocket.
In fact, nearly every person falls for it, giving me their IDs. Except this woman.
We're just checking IDs here today just to make sure everything's good.
Watch this lady. She's the only smart one of the crowd.
Do you have any identification?
You want some additional ID?
Yeah.
I'm actually Jeff Rosson from NBC, and you just did the right thing. I bought all of this online, and it's legal.
I'm sure.
What do you make of that?
It's scary.
And watch what happens when I let the others in on it.
I'm actually Jeff Rosson from NBC.
Are you? Oh, nice to meet you.
We're doing a story about police imposters. I bought this getup, this entire getup, online.
She fell for it because of my uniform.
I mean, as a woman, because if you see it, you automatically think you're a good guy and you're gonna help you, you know? That's scary.
But you know how we do it. I'm sharing tips to keep everyone safe.
Here's a tip. Every real cop will actually have a name tag right over here. And they'll also have a badge number. That way they're identifiable, and you can write the badge number down.
And another tip?
You should always ask the police officer for an extra form of ID. They have a government ID. It sort of looks like a license, but it's their government police ID.
Thank you.
Richmond police calling our experiment an eye-opener.
As a real police officer, I expect people to give me their ID, but I expect them to take a look at me up and down and see that I'm a real police officer.
People trust the uniform.
Yes, a lot of people trust the uniform, and obviously today we really found that out.
Here's another important tip. Real police officers have patches on their uniforms. This isn't a uniform, it's just a suit, so don't look at the patches there. But yeah, just to clear that up. They'll have patches that say the department they work for and the city they work for. My uniform, of course, did not have that.
He's giving good advice there about asking them for an extra form of ID. The only problem is, and you auditors will know this, all you First Amendment auditors, as soon as you ask them for their ID, the majority of them get PO'd about it. I don't know what they I hate to think how they would react to asking for additional ID like he suggests. But all in all, it is a good idea.
Yeah, but you got a Halloween costume out of it.
Bingo.
Seriously.
Thank you, Jeff.